The Honorable Member for Lundazi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Can only say condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones whilst they were trying to make ends meet. It's really sad that our youths lost their lives in that Kikonge mining saga with the police. Honorable Minister, all powers are vested in the President of the Republic of Zambia. When killings were happening during the Patriotic Front, Her Honor the Vice President and all of you blamed the killings on Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Today, your police have killed people in Kikonge mining area. Yes, they say luck falls on the laps of a fool. Instead of harnessing what can help us to stop borrowing, a lot of gold is being taken away. At your watch, the question that I have for you, those people who lost their lives, are you going to blame them on Hakainde Ichilema today? I submit.
The Honorable Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I hope the Honorable Member of Parliament for Lundazi is not going to be emotional and is not going to react to what I'm going to say. Yeah. Madam Speaker, the Honorable Member of Parliament has brought the name of the dead into our discussion. And I will not shy away to respond to what you have said. And I will draw analogies to the issues that happened under the reign of Edgar Chagwa Lungu, whom we have brought into this discussion. And I'm going to say this. Madam Speaker, under the reign of the late Chagwa Lungu, while we were representing the current president, Hakainde Ichilema, at Central Police Headquarters, Police Headquarters, who were inside there, quietly being interviewed. The police, under the reign of Edgar Chagwa Lungu, started shooting people outside. Without any provocation. Without any provocation. People were shot under the reign of the late Chagwa Lungu. Under the reign of Chagwa Lungu, Chipenzi Chibulo, who was having a stroll along Kamwara Road, was shot by the police under the reign of Chagwa Lungu. Under the reign of Chagwa Lungu, we are aware of so many people who were shot under Chagwa Lungu. Under the reign of President Hakainde, we had the shooting in Kikonge, which arose out of rioting by those people. And there was a fight between the illegal miners and Zambia police. And Zambia police have a duty to defend themselves according to the law. themselves there, they had to defend themselves according to the law, which I read. But under Chagwa Lungu, which law did you use to kill Nsamansama, who was going for lunch along Independence Avenue? What law? What law was used to kill Mapenzi Chibulo, a lady who had no confrontation with the police, who had not violated any law? And the Lawrence Banda in Kaom. What law did they offend for them to be killed? Apart from the impunity of the leaders who didn't care for the life of those who lost. The former regime, Madam Speaker, was the cruelest regime in the history of this country. For the first time during the reign of Chagwa Lungu, we saw bloodshed in this country. We will never forget, Madam Speaker. Never. Don't remind us of the heinous acts that were done by Chagwa Lungu. We have respect for the dead, but you have made us to respond to the issues that were done during that period. Even at the graveyard, people were being maimed in church by that regime that lost power. And I'm made to understand that as a result of their unpopularity, Madam Speaker, they are failing to find the candidates. In Kasempa, they had no candidate. In Fue, they had to look for people in the street because they had nobody. Because the people of Zambia don't want them. Madam Speaker, I thank you.
Order, honorable members. You know, some of these things we find it's very uncomfortable for us to sit in and listen to them. So please, let's avoid going that route. That route that we are taking from both sides, we will ask a question and then you expect an answer. I think it's uncomfortable for most of the members in this house. Honorable member for Lundazi, please, you've asked a question. The rules are very clear. Yeah, but this idea of you ask and then the rules, if you read the rules very clearly, now you are engaging me. I will refer you to a standing order and then you also render your own sanctions. You may leave. You may leave and go for the committee. I'm not saying you will be deemed not to have sat. Okay. So let's make progress.